Alright, everybody, and welcome back to Fangame Marathon. With me, I have iffydsu with Azure and a Hangy for Soundodger 2. If you guys want to introduce yourselves.
Alright, what's up? My name is iffydsu.
Hi, I am azuretone. I make levels for this game, I organize events for this game, and I'm a musician for the main game, but we will not be playing the main game today. Hangy?
Hi, I'm Hangyking. I make levels for this game. I play levels for this game, and that's about it.
And yeah, I also make levels, and most famously, I do tend to play levels. People know this. But yeah, we're going to be doing a Soundodger 2 user level showcase. This is a rhythm-based bullet hell game with a incredibly dedicated community, constantly putting out new levels with varying styles and difficulties and gameplay. So yeah, we're going to show off some a collection of levels that we've handpicked because, I don't know, we just wanted to show them off.
Yeah, this game absolutely needs some more exposure just on like the strength of its custom level community alone, I think. So you want to count us down for the first level?
Sure. Alright. We will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, this is straight out of Mumbai, and this level is by Bird Husband, who has just a really cool, really slick and flowy gameplay style that you'll see in a moment. Andy, do you want to talk about this level a little bit? I know it's a personal favorite of yours.
It's true. I do love me some Straight Outta Mumbai. So this level is by longtime community member Bird Husband, who's been around since the Soundodger Plus days. Did we mention Soundodger Plus?
No, we haven't. This is the sequel to this is the sequel to 2013's Soundodger Plus, which is just this gameplay, but a lot more stripped back. You don't have as much filters or effects, and this game has a lot of new bullet types too, like these pluses, ironically, that sort of act like boomerangs.
So yeah, Soundodger is, you know, it's not the oldest game franchise property out there, but it's got some history. So yeah, Bird Husband, who's been in the community for a long time, made some incredible tracks and has consistently, I think, put out like a really good body of work in this game and Soundodger Plus as well. But I think this is probably my favorite level of his.
Yeah, and especially if you're looking into getting in this game after how awesome the showcase is, you can try out some of Bird's other levels, because they tend to be on the easier end of the scale, which provides me with a good opportunity to talk about our user level list. So we have just a massive, frankly too massive list of user-created levels arranged by difficulty on a 0 to 10 point scale, with 0 being the easiest, 10 being the hardest. This is like a 3.67, I think, so tricky, but still on the easier end of things. And we're already pretty much done, yeah?
Yep. 3 hits, not bad.
Also, just want to say the song slaps. You'll find that a lot of the music that you're going to be hearing today is just so gosh darn good.
Oh yeah, a 3-hit run on that is pretty good, especially for a warm-up level. So this is Witches by another longtime community member, Westplay106, who's really started to come into his own in the Soundodger 2 era. just a lot of cool ideas here that are on display.
Should we talk about Secret Santa?
Oh, absolutely. So now that we're here, we should talk about some of our contests. This was made for the Secret Santa contest, in which every participant submits a batch of 3 to 5 songs. Those songs go off to someone else who makes a level of them, and yeah, that's basically the contest, and it yields really good results every time, as you'll see here.
So yeah, this level was, if you caught the text at the start that said for Zorhan, this level, the song was sent in by Zorhan, who I believe is in the chat right now. Zorhanic. So Zorhan sent in this song, and Westboy went ahead and made a level with it, and that's how the Secret Santa contest works. That's just one of our many contests that we have in the Soundodger community. Been going on for several years.
Hell yeah, we got plenty of events, and we'll talk about them as they become relevant. But for now, this level's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, those are ripple bullets. So some bullets, like pluses and ripples, are the entire thing, and ripple bullets hitbox actually like squashes and stretches, as you can see, like a bullet. It makes for a lot of really, really wild gameplay patterns.
Also, worth mentioning, the song slaps.
You're gonna hear that a lot.
Yeah. A lot of Soundodger levels have really fun song choices that I'd argue couldn't really work in a lot of other music games. Like you have your preconceptions of like a typical like difficult rhythm game song. Just like super fast and loud and everything all at once, but you'll see later, like, Soundodger players will make hard levels out of literally anything, and it's awesome. Another 3-hit, that's
nice.
It's good.
Yep, all my hits were at the beginning. That's pretty average for me. Oh boy, we got a banger here.
It's pretty front-loaded. Oh boy, 481772. We're mostly gonna let this level speak for itself. Speaking of the Secret Santa contest, this won the last edition of Secret Santa, and you'll be able to see why in a moment.
Yes, indeed. This level is by Macaroni, who is also in the chat right now. Wow. Incredible. Yeah, just to quickly touch back on that, the music thing. I feel like, particularly with this game, it's kind of the music nerds rhythm game. That's how I like to describe this. You know, there's so many interesting, unique song choices that I feel like at least you would hardly ever see.
Yeah, we're all insufferable nerds here, and especially, I feel like, especially like C418's non-Minecraft work is really underrated, and I'm kind of glad we've gotten to appreciate it in the Soundodger canon.
Skull Dude says, "Rate your music's rhythm game." That is entirely accurate. I think that is a great way to put it.
Yeah, there's a slow dive song later, so.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Have we explained how hugs work yet? Because they're going to be very important in a second.
Yeah. Hugs are just... So normally you have to avoid bullets. Hugs are bullets you cannot avoid. It's pretty simple. You can see here's just collecting all these before they go off screen. You'll see those, which are normal hugs, and then you'll see hugs with thicker outlines called big hugs, and for those you have to stay in for a certain amount of time before they're completed.
Both of those, and also these lasers that we got going around, are all used to great effect in this level, especially in this upcoming part here.
And we've entered the plus base section of the level. This is the part where I'm still sort of at a loss as to how you set this up. I guess just a lot of Desmos of these. People are like legitimately using Desmos to place their bullet markers now. It's crazy. Just to make all these super mathematically precise patterns. Pretty fun too. This level's like, especially this level is much harder than it looks too, because again, oh god, I'm getting distracted by the mazes.
You go ahead and say it right now. The song slaps.
The song slaps. Yeah, again, these parts are harder than they look because, again, the plus hitbox is the entire bullet, so you really have to be careful there. But
oh yeah, Manic did mention that in chat earlier. But some of the bullets, like most of the triangle-shaped bullets, like called linears or arrows, those, and some other bullets too, only have they have a very small hitbox only on the tip. It's almost pixel-sized. But most of the other bullets are have full-sized hitboxes, just about. So, classic bullet hell fashion.
yeah,
Every hit was in the maze section. That's fitting.
another 3-hit. Yeah, that's.
Let's keep this 3-hit streak up.
Yeah, we'll see how long we can keep up with that.
It might end here.
The levels are getting progressively harder and harder as we go. So that last level was a 475. This upcoming level, Dragon's Gamble, is a 511. This level is by Solinier, who's relatively new to the community. Really good player too. He's beaten some of the hardest levels on the list right now, but
Damn.
they've been sort of coming into their own as a level creator too, especially with stuff like this.
This is definitely one of my least practiced levels for this event.
Shh, they'll never know.
How many hits have I got? 3? Or I gotta do 0 the rest of the run.
Oh, did you already get 3? I wasn't even looking.
I think it's 2, but oh, that might be the 3rd.
Alright. Clutch up.
Locking in immediately.
Lock in.
Oh!
Oh yeah. Those bullets with the rounded edges are rubber bullets. They will bounce off the walls of the arena. They're usually used to a pretty funny effect. I
didn't mention the color palette yet. I was talking about this yesterday. The color palette on this level particularly kind of reminds me of Mirror's Edge. The red and everything. The red accent. And you'll probably be seeing a lot more cool color palettes as we progress as well.
Yeah, I can kind of see it. Yeah. Feels like Mirror's Edge would be brighter, but maybe
Oh, it's maze time.
Oh, it's maze time.
Most iconic part of this level. Very cool section.
We have a lot of mazes in this showcase, don't we?
Yeah, we do have another maze coming up, at least.
Damn, yeah, that part is shockingly tight.
This may not surprise you, but that's the only part of the level I've practiced.
Also, song slaps.
Hell yeah, you've still been doing pretty good on this so far. So
it's mainly these sections. They're really tricky if you don't have a specific route for them.
Oh, cursor dancing.
that's a strat we use to manipulate RNG.
Yeah, which is very prevalent in this run because it is the Dragon's gamble.
Yeah, I love gambling. Are you gonna do the method?
Oh, the method. Too late. I forgot the method.
Damn. Earlier in practice, if he was just like going around in way more circles than were necessary on that pattern, and I was hoping he would do it here, but unfortunately he has betrayed us.
Alright, we got 6 hits, so that's like 2 3-hit runs, so I think we still got the streak.
If you just go hitless on another one, it'll balance it out.
I can assure you it's not going to be this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, beat Stimulate right now.
Never gonna happen.
Azuretone.
Never. Hey, Azuretone.
Wait a minute, this is mine. I made this.
I got distracted.
So yeah, I get to yap a lot about this level. This level's gimmick is hugs that disappear really quickly. So that's sort of an extrapolation on our level jam prompt, which was hurry up. So the level jams are basically week-long contests where you are given a vague open-ended prompt and asked to go hog wild. And I made this like a couple months ago for the third one. The prompt was hurry up, and yeah, we're hosting another level jam literally next week, right? Yeah.
I think so.
I say
19?
right because yeah, the 19th. I'm organizing them. I would know.
Also, song slaps. It's true.
Song slaps. 7 Minutes Dead, probably the most underrated of all the Monster Cat core artists.
Didn't they see this level too?
Yeah, he saw this level. Thought it was cool.
That's always super cool to me. Wow, nice hug grab.
And welcome to the Risk Breaker 3000. You're gonna see a lot of like highly physical levels in this showcase. Just make you do very fast movements. And this is the hardest part of the level. It is shockingly tight. And this ending I made exclusively to test people's nerves. I'm a little evil like that. We encourage getting a little evil in Soundodger level creation.
Whew. right?
Oh yeah, a 4. Okay, that's a 5-hit. There was one at the beginning.
Yeah, I was talking and I forgot about the intro.
It really be like that sometimes. So yeah, that's a 518, and this is a 544. We're gonna get to talk about Sound Off.
Oh boy.
I'll take over for this because this is another event that I organize. So the Sound Off is a Soundodger 2 playing tournament. We never really had one until last year, and then for this latest edition, the Spring 2024 edition, I invited 18 creators to make 18 original levels, and this is one of them. This is SMS You by Jello Rain, which is really fun and flowy. I'm kind of getting distracted because I'm like playing the level in my head as I'm watching this.
It is a super satisfying one, I gotta say. So yeah, the Sound Off levels are organized roughly by difficulty. There's 18 levels in total, so 6 levels per tier. You know, we have 3 tiers of rough difficulty. Tier 1 being easy, Tier 2 being middle of the road, and Tier 3 being super difficult. This is a Tier 2. We will be seeing a Tier 3 later on.
2, actually.
Oh yeah, there are 2.
Yeah, I completely forgot. I do not remember.
But yeah, this is absolutely on the higher end of Tier 2s, though. It's like the Tier 2 difficulty range is like, I'd say like 3 points to like 5.5 points.
Per Tier 2, yeah.
This is sitting like right at the top of that.
Also,
yeah,
the song slaps. It's so good.
The song does slap, actually. I feel like a lot of the Soundodger community has been on their Frost Children arc. They're like sort of a hyperpop adjacent band, and they make really cool stuff. There's another Frost Children level in the Sound Off map pool. That would be Birdsong by Arrow. You can check that out if you wanna. All right.
Yeah, I didn't even realize they were both Frost Children at first. It took me a second.
But yeah, we're approaching the ending, which is probably one of the hardest parts, in my opinion. It's very nerve-wracking.
Time to just shut up and let this speak for itself.
Again, these rubber hitboxes are the entire bullet, so this is even tighter than it looks. Ah, damn. Should have shut up.
My streak of doing the ending hit is over.
Sad.
Look at that. I lost every heart.
Pretty funny.
Just like one by one. You took them to their execution. That's awesome.
That's another thing about Sound Off too. You know, you put multiple most of the people in fact, everybody put multiple hearts in their levels, because bringing a heart to the end of the level will give you +1 on your score at the end. So it's advantageous.
All right, and there's a bit of a change of pace. We got a Skin in the Game by Celsi, which is one of the most beautiful levels in the game, I would say.
Here's that slow dive level we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. This is the rate your music core rhythm game. This is proof.
This level's by Celsi, who is in the chat right now, believe it or not. Another longtime community member.
Yeah, makes some of the most screenshotable levels of all time, in my opinion. Like, you could pause this on any frame and just look at it for 10 minutes.
It's true.
But yeah, I say this is a change of pace because this level gets a lot of its difficulty from how like it's slow but it's tight, and some of the patterns are confusing too. Like, there's hugs behind some of those arrows that you can barely see, but they're there. You gotta get them. And also those ripples on the outside still hit you. This pattern especially is pretty tight. And you've got the small hugs too to contend with.
Should we talk about the level pack?
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is part of a level pack called The Lingering Aftertaste of Shark-Shaped Cookies.
Just a collection of like 6 entire levels by Celsi. I think it's 6. If I'm not fake, yeah, it's 6.
We have a long-standing tradition of making big level packs. And yeah, that pack, if you're looking to get into this game, has a couple levels that are more beginner friendly than this, but
oh yeah, on the 10-point scale for difficulty, where is this, like a 6.3?
This is a 611, right? Yeah.
611.
Oh, it's a 613.
Oh, it's 613. Okay, we were both kind of right. I saw someone ask in the chat earlier if the player hitbox is the entire white circle. Actually, the player hitbox is a smaller circle in the middle of the bigger white circle. So
yeah,
it's a little bit more lenient than it would appear.
Yeah, there's an option to show the player hitbox, which if he doesn't enable, but definitely comes in handy, especially in like especially if you're looking to get high scores on Braze heavy levels.
Was that a one hit?
I think so, maybe, yeah.
I think I only got hit at the beginning.
$99.20.
Wow.
That was a one hit. I forget
Yep,
this level
sure
has
enough.
no heart. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, this game does have Graze, just like Toho.
I'm gonna turn on show hitbox for one level just to demonstrate that a bit.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that.
So yeah, that's
good.
the hitbox of the player.
All right. So this is Stargazing. This was made for the random collab contest, where you enter your name and you get paired up with a random other person in the community, and you have a month to make a level together. It creates a lot of really cool, unlikely pairings that we probably wouldn't get to see otherwise, like Irium and Invalid OS. Irium is a very long time member of the community. Really the last bastion of like the old Soundodger Plus Korean community, which has kind of dissipated in recent years, but Irium stuck around and made a lot of really cool stuff. And Invalid OS is a relative newcomer. Joined in Soundodger joined in Soundodger 2. This, I think, is the first thing she ever made, is it not?
I
Never put
believe.
out.
I have to double check, but I think so. So yeah, about half of the parts, like this second half or so of this level, is made by Irium, and the first half is made by Invalid OS with some Irium tweaking, I believe. But yeah, it's a super cool pairing to have a super like longtime community member and a super like newcomer, and they came together and made something super dope. Like,
Yeah.
love the pentagonal symmetry with the kind of starry motif in this level. It's great. Also, the song slaps. Gotta say it.
Yeah, this level does kind of emphasize the visual motifs a lot. It kind of showcases how cool it is that like when you're making your own Soundodger level, you're kind of your own art director at the same time. just from the color schemes to what shape you decide to use, there's a lot of visually awesome stuff in this game. And this, I think, is where Irium's parts begin.
The blink.
Soundodger, but every time I blink, the level creator changes.
You would have to... Your eyes would hurt. Any Happy Noob levels here? Oh... I mean... Maybe?
If you
If we
play
have
that, the
time?
VOD will get taken down. I guarantee you. This
Oh,
part
here we go.
This part is shockingly difficult. It's hard to... It is, first of all, hard to judge where these, when to go through these plus walls, but then you have the lasers, which adds a whole new layer on top of that. Ah, damn, yeah.
Yeah, those pluses are super small, but you can and will still get hit by them.
Yeah. This is another Sound Off classic, is it not? It wasn't for the latest. It wasn't originally made for Sound Off, but we put it in the map pool, and it was the grounds. It was grounds for some of the best matches we've had.
It
I
was
think you
probably
almost
the hardest one
Sigh.
last year.
sigh. We shall not go into what happened to you live on this map for your own sanity. Are we approaching the railgun? I think we're approaching the railgun.
Yeah, it's coming up. Yeah, Irium's style is like totally recognizable. It's all sorts
Phew,
of symmetry.
railgun.
Yeah, and it's all like super dense too. Just
Very
a
clean.
lot of deco bullets, and especially a lot of things that the level has to demand of you. If you'll check out their sound off level, Gateway is another fantastic one.
Nice graze.
Thanks.
Nice, great.
Gotta get that score up. Is this mouse controlled? Yes, this is mouse controlled. Some people play on tablet though, or like it's not that many.
Yeah, tablet
Yeah.
Look like 2 people play on tablet, but most people do mouse.
tablet is viable. There's also keyboard and controller, but nobody plays on that because no.
Yeah, it's harder to move around.
Yeah, you only play on like keyboard or controller as a joke. Oh, Eon Break! This level's so good.
It's QZ time.
I'm gonna do something crazy
yeah.
here. Boop.
Oh yeah, let's talk about rap.
Oh yeah, Wrap is a movement mechanic that you can enable on a per level basis. If you make a level with Wrap, when you hit the wall of the arena, instead of just stopping there, you wrap to the other side. Simple as that. There's other really cool movement challenges that you can experiment with. and a lot of other ways to tweak some of the gameplay mechanics for your levels. They're not used super often, but we'll still see one more level that makes use of a gameplay challenge later.
So yeah, gotta say that the song slaps.
You gotta say that
This
the
is
song
so good.
It's virtual self. Like, how can it not slap?
I know. So yeah, we're really bumping up the difficulty now. On the 10-point scale, this is like 7 flat, I think. It's just 7.00.
Yeah, we have reached the big 7-point barrier. You get a fancy roll in the Discord server if you beat 3 or more 7-pointers.
Are we allowed to advertise the Discord server? I imagine we are. This whole stream is an advertisement for the game, so.
Hey, we can save it for the end for our shoutouts and stuff.
Okay, I think that's fair.
Welcome to the do you have enough space on your desk test.
it's windmill time.
God damn. Was that like too early of a wrap or what?
I think it was. I think I hit the laser before it, yeah, I think I just hit the laser too early.
Yeah.
Oh, that part is exhausting.
This part is so cool because it like forces you to go through the same pattern multiple times. But it is pretty strenuous on your mouse space.
Yeah, when we say beat levels, it just means get through it hitless and get any hearts that you can. Oh, this is the coolest part of the level. We found it.
Absolutely. Just let this speak for itself.
Easy, 0-pointer.
Oh god, these lasers. If you go do some extracurriculars and look up some QZ levels, you will notice the man loves lasers, and who can blame him?
Yeah, QZ, another longtime member in the community who made some really fantastic stuff in Soundodger Plus, and has proven himself to be just as good in Soundodger 2.
Yeah.
Instantly recognizable style with a bunch of lasers and all sorts of fun gimmicks.
Another level I'll recommend is Carry On. If you want, after this stream, look that level up, and then notice it was released 6 days after the game came out.
Yes, he was on the grind.
Whew. Triple X Olympiad by Manic Volcanic. Another change of pace to something slower and tighter. Another sort of Soundodger Plus veteran of sorts.
We're taking it down a notch. This is by Manic Volcanic, who was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's here now. But... oh, he is here. There he is.
Hello, Manic. I haven't been looking at chat. I should.
I've been keeping an eye on it. So this is another, like Eon Break, this is another 7.00, I believe.
Yeah, and it's also like more proof that Soundodger players will make hard levels out of literally anything. Manic said, "Hey, rude," because that's not how you're supposed to grab that heart.
Look, I don't want to gamble. I still got hit by a burst anyways or something, I think. Or I think it was just a linear that reversed into me.
Yeah, so it's a super cool contrast with, at least I think it's a super cool contrast with, like, the last 7-pointer we just saw was, like, super wild, chaotic, and this one is This one's just nice and light and chill and slow.
Quote unquote light. It is like the song is like, you know, super chill lo-fi house bops. The level is not that chill though, but it is super slick though, is what it is. Like, just I'm always in awe of some of these transitions. Masteroni says it's pretty easy going, except for the fact that it's hard.
Yeah, that describes a lot of things.
Oh, this song absolutely slaps, by the way. And one thing I really love about this level in particular is, you know, there's like every little noise in the song is mapped somehow. There's always just like some little thing, which is like it's great attention to detail.
Yeah, that's a Manic sort of trademark. Like, everything is represented.
Oh, this is a hitbox check right here.
Maybe I should have kept show hitbox on.
As we said, the arrow hitboxes are just the tips of the bullets, so you can just like weave like through like the body of the bullet, so to speak. A nice little break section before the next big hitbox check.
Yeah, it's going up.
Yeah, this one is a huge hitbox check.
We got massive bubbles. Yeah, that's one of the coolest parts of the level, in my opinion. This is just a really creative level all around.
And now we have the scariest, chillest ending I've ever seen.
the manic trademark terrifying ending. You love to see it.
Yep.
The darkness that you feel. We were going to put this one in here, but then we got sort of concerned about. I think once we sent the list to someone running this, we got concerned about using the Chemical Brothers song, just because like they've had the VOD mute for other songs of theirs, so we swapped it out just to be safe. Maybe for next time though. Who cares about copyright, man? If we keep yapping, the VOD won't go down. So
Yeah, it's just a good excuse. Keep yapping. Oh, it's needle time.
yeah, needle time. This is another sound off level. We've hit the tier 3 difficulty threshold now. This was made by 4Cat, another newcomer and another really good player at that. Who's really been coming into their own as a level creator lately. Just a lot of really cool, intricate stuff.
This one I like particularly for the usage of the center enemy. Like most of the actual threats in the level come from it, and so it's just, I don't know, I think it's just a cool cool kind of focus to have the level.
No, this is a different Forcat, tragically.
I thought the same thing at
This
first.
is 5Cat.
Yeah, 3Cat IMO. Oh yeah, can we talk about the GOAT 81.0 by 19?
Oh yeah. So yeah, 81.0 by 19 made this song. They're also in the main game because they cold DM'd Bean like 2 of their songs, and that's how they're in the main game. And so this is just one of their other songs that Forcat decided to make a level for.
They just said like, "Yep, I like Soundodger. Here's some music."
Ah,
Oh my god. The tunnel.
That heart grab is like so like stupid hard that after this got released, Forcat went back and patched this heart grab so that it would give you 2 hearts because it was so risky. They wanted to make the score advantage worth it.
I didn't know it also worked for you, Turing's. That's kind of funny.
It also worked for me. Like, I asked.
Oh well, yeah, but you were. we got a lot of people who play Soundodger in the main game who have made music for the main game in Soundodger. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, this game is just like a big love letter to the shockingly like the shockingly long-lasting community that was sort of forged out of Soundodger Plus.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Needle. That's another really fun level and a personal favorite of yours, Iffy, right?
yeah, this is possibly my second favorite from the Sound Off now. SMS You is still my favorite, but this one is so good also.
Yeah, understandable.
That was a nice run. Another 3-hit, I think, right?
4.
No, that's 4 hit. Never mind. I cannot read.
It appears I've gotten a request to play Ultimate Care 2 Excerpt 9. Yeah, I got you. Alright, let's play that.
Oh.
Alright, yeah, stop everything. We're playing this level now.
Yeah, we gotta go off schedule for a bit.
So yeah, this is Ultimate Care 2 Excerpt 9 by the Fourth Color, who has just this really cool, like, almost like raw sort of level creating style that's really highly physical and just in terms of the gameplay you need to do. And if I'm correct, it's sort of like inspired by again, that high physicality flow state that you get in a lot of like more traditional rhythm games.
Also, yep, song slaps. It's true. Time to do the laundry.
This song is made entirely out of sounds produced from a washing machine. When we sent this into Gabora, like the list of songs in the Gabora, he was like, "Is that the washing machine song?" And I was like, "Yeah." Yeah, the whole album does do that. It's an entire 40+ minute album made out of washing machine sounds, and it's one of my favorite experimental electronic records. Yeah, Matmos in general are just a really inventive, just some really inventive musicians all around.
Oh, it's maze time.
It's maze time. Remember the Dragon's Gamble maze?
From Dragon's Gamble, yep, we have it. We have a comeback.
Yeah, this is a lot faster, but it is a little less tight. Still hard as hell, though.
Mm-hmm. We've jumped up to 7.67 on the 10-point difficulty scale.
Oh, I did not feel that hug.
Pretty soon we're gonna.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! What?
That comes in clutch sometimes.
Oh.
It is a lot safer to get that hug like later than it is to miss the one like closer to the center on the top left. No, the bottom left. That one's a massive pain.
Oh yeah, worth mentioning that during was it qualifiers? I think it was we had live qualifiers this past sound off, and this map was in there in the qualifiers because it's in the map pool. And Iffy just totally beat it with all like no hits, all 3 hearts during the live qualifier.
Yeah, and that was his completion. If you look up Iffy's completion of this level, it's like in 80p resolution because it's being recorded like as a segment of someone's Discord screen share.
It's notes, I think.
And the audio, yeah, notes Discord screen share, and the audio is desynced because it's coming from someone else's playthrough of the level.
Also, 3 hits again.
It's awesome.
Nice.
Hey, who made this level?
Oh,
Wow, who made this level?
44.
All right, this was made by iffydsu, who is our runner.
Rhythm sound.
And I'll take the time to gas you up. You're personally like one of my favorite creators in the game. It's just like the amount of creative ideas in this level is just mind-boggling.
Anyone want to explain the magic I just did?
Oh yeah, zip.
Yeah. So, this game has a multitude of power-ups that you can use to help get through a level. But in some levels you can have a forced power-up, which means you can force the player to have a specific power-up to use for gameplay purposes. So this level is built around the zip power-up, where you click on a spot, and then you click again, and you zip back to that spot, just like that. And we get a rhythm sound in the chat.
Rhythm sound.
Which side are you on?
Yeah. This
Which side are you on?
This was also made for a contest. The contest last year, the bingo contest, as a matter of fact, which was everybody got like a bingo board, and each square on the bingo board had sort of just like a random restriction. Like one of them was use pluses a lot as a main gimmick, or one of them was used forced power up. And so for the bingo contest, you had to make a level that filled out a bingo on the bingo square. And so this level, I forget which bingo this filled out, but it really doesn't matter. This one had like pluses, use zip, center enemy or something. I don't remember what it was, but it was kind of a cool idea for a contest, gotta say.
It was cool. Might bring that back for a level jam someday.
Oh dear.
Um,
Here we have the terrifying, incredibly small hugs that are inside the homings that you need to you need to get.
yeah, those are hugs.
Oh yeah, excluded enemies. That's right. It's the other.
It doesn't have excluded enemies, I don't think, but it does have. It did have to meet the less than 8 enemies condition.
Oh. Yeah, I don't remember.
I think it was both actually. I think those are both requirements that I use because there are excluded enemies.
Oh, okay.
I think I got a 2-for-1 there.
The twofer.
2-for.
Oh, I want to talk about the filter usage. You have the sorry, it's hard to see, but the isolate yellow and isolate green filters being used here to make bullets almost change color, but not quite. I don't really know how to explain it.
It's so slick. I love it so much. You're so real for this. And you've also got the red flashing for the hugs and also the bubbles when you get hit. It just adds to the art direction. And you got the hugs flashing here. Oh my god, this level's so cool. I will never stop gushing about it. One of the greatest of all time in my opinion. You saying which side are you on for a rhythm and or sound reminded me. I'll just ask last minute for the final level in this showcase. I would like to set up a prediction, and I'll explain what it is in a bit, probably.
I gotta warm up my wrist.
Ooh.
All right. Let's get it.
Alright, La Cheeky. This level is by D4, and it is, batshit insane.
D4 who's in chat right now, as a matter of fact. I forgot to say it for Hot 44, but the song slaps. And this song also slaps.
Yeah, this song also slaps, you know. Rest in peace, Sophie. What a goddamn legend.
For real.
But yeah, this level is wild. Just a lot of like really fast and tight movements, and the soul saving grace that saves it from like flying way off the charts is that it's like only 2 minutes long.
Yeah, we have really bumped up the difficulty now. We are on the 10-point scale, we are at 8.42.
Yeah.
We're not quite at the top, but we're pretty damn close to it. So.
Yeah, you get a different fancy roll for beating 3 or more 8-pointers.
Yeah, this one is just this one is hard on the wrist, and the next level coming up is also hard on the wrist.
Yeah, shouts to when this used to be above 9 points. Yeah, this was the hardest level on the list for a while, and then it got bumped down to a more reasonable but still ridiculous 8 points. This was like a 9.3, I think.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
If you want to check out the hardest level on the list, we won't be playing that tonight, but tonight it's 12 p.m. But
good night, everybody.
Well, yeah, some people it's tonight.
But check out Only Acting if you wanna. The song by Cara Cara Bonita. That's also by D4. And it's a collaboration with Mello, and it is ridiculous. If you want to do some more extracurriculars.
Oh, it's time for the part.
The part. Oh god, that level's a lot.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Still got a 93, which is really good.
Yeah, just getting like above a 90 on this is like, that's like good. All right.
Alright,
Now,
last level.
If we can, I would like to get a prediction in chat for whether or not Iffy will get the heart in this level.
Yeah, so all the stuff we were saying earlier about you know, this game being full of sort of music that you don't often see in rhythm games. Yeah, well, we still got music that you see in rhythm games here from time to time.
You can't resist the classics.
It's true. Final Blenderman appeared by Hoek and Nuke Gameplay, another creation from the same random collab contest that Stargazing from earlier came from, and this one is just brutal. It's completely unrelenting.
Yeah, it's super physically demanding, and there's also like some inconsistency to it, like especially in this first half, because when you get like into this degree of difficulty, things tend to break a little bit sometimes.
Well, yeah, because everything is so precise, the arena's moving so quickly that it is prone to breaking occasionally. It's true.
Yeah, these movements, yeah, those movements behind the hugs and the bubble walls earlier, so fast and so uncomfortable.
Alright, moment of truth.
Heart grab. Place your bets.
I got it!
Let's go!
Nice.
You can just sometimes not get that hard. It's crazy. And it's a real annoyance if you're like grinding it. it's basically luck. So glad we got that. Yeah, 33% of not getting it, and as Beta said, Beta's been grinding this level for more than a reasonable amount of time. Which just like, I wish you the best.
Yeah, so talk about difficulty again. As I said, we've breached the, like, this is on the 10-point scale. We're looking at a 9.67 here. So
Yeah, this is the only.
We're getting stupid.
Yeah, this is as stupid as it gets, honestly. This is the only 9-pointer we'll be showing off today. There's a few more, but it's difficult to commit more than one to muscle memory at the same time. But yeah, this is by a Hoek and Nuke Gameplay. I got too distracted to talk about them. Hoek makes a lot of like super visually slick levels, and Hoek Nuke Gameplay really known for their like super flashy, effect heavy in your face gameplay. And so it's a wild matchup. Yeah, the distortion here kind of makes it difficult to tell what's going on, and yeah, those plus bursts going up are really rude.
Negative phase.
Welcome to the negative phase. This part is unreal hard.
Whew.
Ooh. Missed one hug there. That That is shockingly easy to do.
Whew, my god.
And I guess that's time, right? That's the last
that's it,
level.
That's my arm workout for the next month.
98.33 is a crazy score to get on that.
Yeah, it's really good.
All right.
And we're done.
I don't think we have time for you know what, do we?
Oh, we're already overestimate.
Yeah.
I'll get like a couple shoutouts in real quick. Shoutouts to everyone who made levels for this, and especially shoutouts to Gaboro, who hit me up last minute just to let us know that this marathon existed. This would not be possible without him. So, yeah, thank you.
And yeah, we're gonna give that Discord shout out. Discord.gg/Soundodger. Join up. Like the whole community is in there, so
yeah, now's never been a better time to get in the game, in my opinion. We got contests, we got sound off, we got level jams, and there's plenty of new levels coming out every week. So hop on if you wanna. And that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming on. That was insanely impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Really, really glad that our man Gaburo hit you all up.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for having us on.
All right, and up next we have a special show. We have Fangame Taskmaster. Some of you might know what's coming up. If you don't, stick around anyway. I swear it'll be fun. See you in a few minutes.